Okay, so the first question, don't look at my screen, I'll ask. Sorry about my rusty English.
Okay.
The first question is like, what's the most Scottish thing you've done this week?
I went to an island in Scotland called the Isle of Arran with my Scottish family, and we had a barbecue on the beach, and it's just a very traditional island. It's called the Isle of Arran. It's really beautiful, and it's got a lot of really amazing Scottish heritage. So it's very Scottish, I would say.
Is that island separate from the mainland?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you get there on the ferry, and it's like an hour on the ferry, and then you go to this. It's got like traditional Scottish castles and that kind of thing. It's really beautiful.
Interesting. Do you think I'll be able to understand the English they speak there? Will it be like very heavily accented?
It's very heavily accented because it's up in Troon, so it's even more north from here.
Wow.
So it's very hard, but a lot of my family's from Scotland, so I understand it fine, but it's definitely very Scottish.
Can you mimic can you attempt to speak in the way that
I wish.
you
I
think
can't.
the most alright?
I can't really do it at all.
I see. Alright, the second question is, how do you survive the weather here, scientifically or spiritually?
I was born in England, so I feel like I've been raised in the weather. So just kind of make sure you have the right clothes. As long as you're warm and dry, you're fine. So just long socks, waterproof shoes, waterproof coat, and like lots of layers, like thermal layers. But mentally, it's fine if it's cold. If it's dark all the time and gloomy, it gets a little bit hard. But just having like good social groups and going out when it's dark still, like not just staying in bed even though it's cold. Just getting outside whenever you can.
Do local people catch cold often?
They get cold, like the
Yes.
cold? Not really. It's more just about making sure that you're warm. When you're cold and wet, you're miserable. So putting on layers, make sure you're warm is.
It's like local has got fever proof.
Yeah, I guess.
Amazing.
You don't really get sick that often here.
Amazing.
It's just as long as you're outside a lot, getting fresh air, you're fine.
Nice. Thanks for the answer. And then third question, I don't understand this word. What's the secret ingredient in haggis?
In haggis?
Haggis? What is haggis? Can you explain
I'm
first?
pretty sure it's like sheep intestines stuffed with essentially meat and oats, and then it's like boiled like that. It's very traditional Scottish. It's really delicious.
That's a dish?
It's a dish. It's a very traditional dish. It's really delicious. It's actually really delicious. It gets a bad rep just because of the parts of the animal it's made with.
Right.
It's just like having a sausage, essentially.
Chinese love to eat those organs.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm sure it'll be fine. It's just the concept's a bit gross. But
Do you think I can find this dish in the local restaurant?
Definitely.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely. If it's a true Scottish restaurant, yeah, you'll find haggis for sure. They do it at, I think they do haggis at like all sorts of places. It might not be very good, but most places do it, yeah.
Do they ask, when you order a haggis, do they ask you, how do you like to be cooked?
It's just one way.
Okay.
Whatever way they serve it to you is the way that they
All
do
right.
it. Yeah.
Alright, last two questions is, what's one thing tourists always do that local just laugh at?
What's one thing that tourists do? I guess when you buy like Edinburgh merch, maybe, or like St Andrews merch that's not typically affiliated with students, or if you take lots of photos, or I don't even know, like golfing is big from St Andrews. Like if you're a golfer, that's pretty touristy. Taking photos just everywhere of like very Scottish things. Maybe not just like of the sky, but like you can typically spot a tourist for how many photos they're taking.
Is there a lot of immigrants in the city of Edinburgh?
I'd say it's pretty diverse. It's a pretty big international population.
Wow.
Yeah, especially in the university area.
What about compared to your hometown city?
St Andrews is pretty international as well. We're an international school basically, so yeah, super diverse. Yeah.
Wow.
So really cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Alright, last question. Is it true that every student here has a deep emotional connection to a certain pub? And which pub is that?
I can only speak for my town.
All right.
Yes, you definitely have a favorite pub. I don't know what the ones. I have no idea what the ones are here. But in St Andrews, yeah, there's like a couple of pubs that are super personal and like very close to our hearts, definitely. That I'll always go to with my friends. Like, yeah.
Wow.
You pick a one that you like with your friend group, and you pretty much always go there.
Which
Yeah.
pub do you think it would be great for like tourists to go in the city of Edinburgh?
I'm sure there's a lot of good pubs. If you're looking for like a very traditional UK experience,
Yeah.
like a Wetherspoons is kind of funny. Like that's a very famous pub. It's a chain of pubs essentially, but people just go there because the drinks are super cheap. They're massive, and people like tend to go pre-drink there before they go out clubbing because they do really fun drinks and stuff like that. But it's very like not very fancy or anything special, but it's definitely part of growing up in the UK. You go to Wetherspoons a lot.
Can you tell me what's the name of the pub?
Wetherspoons.
Wetherspoon. How do you spell that?
WETHER
WETHER
space. Oh no, actually it might be one word.
Weather
Wetherspoons.
spoons like the
spoon.
Alright, SPO. Alright. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And what's your name?
I'm Grace.
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 Nice to meet you. My name is Kay.
Nice to meet you.
High five. Alright.